Who are your clients to you on a human-to-human level?
Yeah, they're my family. They are my family. From the day that they come in here and entrust me and say, of all the lawyers out there, I'm coming to you and I'm putting my faith and trust in you to help me or to help my family. They become our family. And if the insurance company wants to get to my client, they got to climb through me to do it. I grew up in Laredo, Texas, a town on the border of Mexico. I had one brother and one sister, and there was a time where we didn't have a place to stay. There's times where we didn't have food to eat. At one point, everything I had, I carried around in a U-Haul box, and it was full of books. And I would read the books and dream of one day doing better. My brother became a psychologist, and he studied at Yale. And he was my little brother. 6 years ago, he decided to end his life over our childhood. In 2017, I had to pick myself back up from rock bottom. And I decided that I was going to live, and I was going to just give it my all, regardless of the outcome. I think about people going through a tough time because maybe a crash or some other incident where they're hurt and their family's going through our time and they're just trying to make it. And I want to be the person that maybe I could have been better for my little brother. I love my job, and my goals are my clients' goals. I love meeting new people, and I love helping working Texas families. So my goal is, from day one, is always aligned to what the client wants. There's different models for lawyers. The model I wanted to do was the lawyer who took one case at a time and devoted his time and effort to one client at a time. I spend as much time as we need to spend in order to figure out what their situation is and what their needs are. And so I see clients as family, and nobody messes with family. And when somebody hires me, we put everything into it to make sure that they get that helping hand and get back to where they were before. I think we as people are happiest when we serve a cause greater than ourselves. And I thought that if I went through this struggle, that other people are going through struggle and continue to go through struggle. If I'm ever in a position to help someone not go through that, then that's what I wanted to do. Part of I think being a good lawyer is learning as much about your client and about their family as you can. I like to go have lunch with clients or go and visit them in their homes. We'll have them over at our home. The connection we form with our client helps me do a better job at trial of presenting my client to the jury. Honesty, integrity, and how I practice law, it starts from day one. We tell our clients exactly what they can expect, and we tell them honestly. But if you live by that code, where you're going to be brutally honest, and you live that, and you go to trial, you try your case warts and all, the payoff for that at the end of the case is you get to look the jurors in the eye and tell them what the case is worth, because you've lived with credibility and integrity from day one and throughout the trial. There are lots of reasons why you can lose a case. One reason that I refuse to lose the case is because we were outworked by the other side. I like to say we don't quit when we're tired, we quit when we're done. And the preparation goes back, could be 6 months, could be a year. If you put the work in and you grind it out day in and day out, the payoff is that you come to trial well prepared, the judges know you're prepared, the jurors know that you've prepared, and ultimately the story that you present is better. Fortunately, that's translated to a lot of wins for our clients.